Hello, beautiful Pisces. Thank you for coming back to the extended of what you left behind in 2021. It is New Year's Eve. Perfect time to look at what's staying in 2021. Absolutely. If you haven't seen this already, I would go watch the morning video because it was really profound. And yeah, I felt it. I felt that's what they were talking about through all of 2021. I mean, reading after reading after reading about what you should be leaving behind, what you should be healing, what you should be moving away from. Oh, especially the end of the year with all the negativity that was coming in. And, you know, I think it's just leading you down a path to getting yourself there, okay? They're so true, and they're so, it's effortless, okay, with my angelic spirit guides that come in to give messages to you. It's really effortless. And I'm grateful that they use me as a conduit. I'm grateful I can pass the message on to you, Pisces. And I hope that you have gotten so much out of it and done so much. Even if it's just for an uplifting daily take on, you know, things that maybe you already know about, but it's always good to be reminded. Like I said, our human minds have such capacity to forget. That's obvious from the mistakes we keep repeating. That's why it's write it down, take a picture, commit it. Okay, commit it somewhere so that you can remind yourself. And these videos are a way to help remind you how far you've come. Okay, so before I left, I did not show you the underneath the deck. What we had for underneath was surrender to receiving support and love. This was like the you know, the synopsis of getting rid of all of this. And the other synopsis was to regain your power and enlightenment, okay? To regain that inner child that really was this powerful mage, sage, whatever you want to call it. And with the yellow, powerhouse. Yes, sacral chakra. A lot of sacral chakra work in the last little while. So I've been really feeling that. I want to take a moment, Pisces, to thank everybody who's been with my channel today, yesterday, a year ago. Everybody who is on Patreon with me, patrons. I hope that population can grow as well. I'm really happy for anything that, for you being here. Any way that you've supported me through donations, through affiliate links, buying cards, that really helps. Everything helps the channel. Okay, but my biggest thing here was to do this for a living, and YouTube affords that for me right now, gratefully, and also to be of great help to you doing it. I feel that I've been lucky enough to have both of those, and I hope to continue doing it well past 2022, etc. Okay, so we're going to pull Tarot now. And I'm using my Guardian Tarot. Like I said, I don't use it very often because it is a darker deck. It's a shadow deck. It's actually a deck my husband saw and was attracted to. He's an earth sign, and yes, he really likes these. Although they tend to freak some people out because they're supposed to be trees, right? The guardians. But they look more like sometimes, you know, a little bit from Nightmare. A Nightmare Before Christmas, but it's not. They're really like a guardian tarot of trees. Also, the image was calling to me this morning of letting go. You see this picture of a tree waving to birds in flight going away. I really feel these. I read these intuitively, not necessarily by the designation on the card, so you might find that I read differently with these. I always have. Always, always have. And my fingers might turn blue because after all this time I don't use them enough, so I haven't actually... and I use a different marker to edge them, and yeah, it still transfers to this day. Yeah, it's already starting, so don't worry if you see the tips of my fingers are blue, it's all good. Alright, so we're going to start Surrender, Worry, and Impatience. Like I said, if you haven't seen it, I would go see it. I'll try to pull 2 or 3 cards for each. See what these have to say. All right. All right, so we have the Eight of Wands. Yeah. The Eight of Wands reverse is it really stops. It's when the momentum stops, okay? There's impatience, and the Eight of Wands is a card of really going to town, going at it. I feel like this picture is also showing like things are not going well, things are upside down, okay? Then what they're supposed to be doing, you feel a little out of it, a little separated from this emotion, okay? Oof. All right. Whoa. Okay. King of Swords and the Lover's card. So I would say, to clarify that, I would say that some or part of the impatience or the worry that you were having were about issues concerning lovers, family, friends. Okay? This is most of the time what happens too, because we worry about these people. It all ties into trying to fix people as well. And the King of Swords is the one who is the mastermind of the mind. The blue here is also the swords energy, the air energy, the communication. Very, very, comes in very strong here. The thing about the King of Swords is he is a massive thinker, but he lacks certain emotion. So when you take the heart out of it and you're just rattling away in the brain, sometimes it can get scary, okay? You're just constantly communicating and you're ignoring the moon. You're ignoring your intuition. You're ignoring other things. You're just so focused on the situation, okay? Such as that crow, this information coming in. And like I said, it all has to do with the love that you feel for other people. So it's kind of a redundant thing. It's funny, but not funny, that the people that you care about the most is the ones that you go internally in your brain in the most, that creates the disconnect, the impatience, and the worries, okay? Because if you reconnected the heart, it's because you love these people, but you get stuck in your head, which is not about the heart, it's about the brain. Okay, so it's, like I said, there's got to be a reconnect. This is what they're saying. There needs to be a reconnect for things not to go wonky, okay? So, right. Look at this, right. Get a bigger picture, that's what I said. And, yeah. Sometimes the impatience, take your time, okay? Take a look at it. Take a big look at what's going on. Okay, so the next one was surrender, negative thinking. We had despondency and forgiveness. Forgive yourself, okay? Stop talking about yourself in negative ways. Know that the boogeyman isn't really there. It's just a matter of perspective. And then we have this upside down, the Queen of Wands, right? The Queen of Wands is somebody who is very, very brilliant. I wonder if these cards are upside down. Some are not. Okay. So, the Four of Swords. Right. Okay. Negative thinking. Lack of rest. Okay. When you're tired, you think all kinds of negative things. So, resting your mind, your body, your soul, so important. Okay. King of Cups. Protective nature. Emotions, again, leading from something in your childhood, I feel very much from this card, okay? It's something having to do, because you have, what they're telling me about the King of Cups is like that, actually father issues, yeah, parent issues, okay? If something was missing or something you didn't get enough as a child, this could have come from that. Okay, they're telling me, my dad saying, yeah, me calling you stupid. Yeah, he used to do that all the time. Just, you know, when you get into a bad habit, are you stupid? Why are you doing that? Are you stupid? My father used to say that. One day I got really mad at him and said, why in like 5 years you always call me stupid? You know, do you really think I'm stupid? And then he realized what he did. But it's all these things that kind of accumulate. There was so much more that happened. But, I mean, it kind of takes your light away. The Queen of Wands, The Queen of Wands, she's like a bright, shining zephyr. Look at the sunflower with the path of everything. It kind of dims it, okay? You become internal instead of external, because the Queen of Wands is very external. She's very flashy. She's very beautiful. She's very fire, okay? So this negative thinking takes away your fire. It could be related to something in your childhood, and a lack of rest and healing oneself is all part of this, okay? So you have to forgive the people, and as I said that this morning, it's forgiveness of yourself, but it's also forgiving of other people. I said it kind of quickly, but it's coming back, especially with this king. I feel the parent vibe here, okay? Like, and you can't go to the point of saying, oh, you know, they made me feel awful. Remember, Pisces, everything happens for a reason. You shook hands and signed up to come here, and so did these people to cause you this, okay? I know it sounds weird, but it's you planned this play before you get here. So even the antagonist people, because there's something you need to surpass and overcome to become this beautiful, this thing here, okay? So, forgive. This is the forgiveness card. Forgive negative thinking, forgive yourself, forgive the people that ended up making you feel negative about yourself. All of that. This you had to release. That was a big one in 2021. We talked a lot about this one, okay? So, going on. Continuing. Surrender to complete healing. You have impasse, faith, right? You got stuck here because you needed to find your faith. You needed to find your beliefs. You needed to find that you weren't alone. All of that came in so that you can heal yourself and then move forward. You have the Six of Wands, right? Victory, okay? All of these people in these cards, you see them all around you? They all led to your victory. That's what I was telling you. You had to get here to find the people who believed in you. To let go of the people who didn't. Okay, to forgive the people who didn't. All of that nitty gritty work, that work that makes your fingers pruny and hurt. Okay, that kind of work. All for a reason. You have the orange here, Sacral Chakra, Root Chakra, the bottom chakras, okay? Because without those chakras, without being in alignment from the bottom to the top works, will always work with us Pisces. We'll always be more spiritual than any sign. Just is. That's our thing. However, we're not working at full capacity unless we fix those bottom chakras, okay? And with us, there's a lot of us get damaged. You may have fixed it over time. You may be an older Pisces and you've already done the fixing. But you were there too. Okay, we've all been there. So, alright. So, yeah. Ten of Swords, right. Look at that. But it's the other way, okay? What you did, you had to put the pieces back together. Oh, this one's going to make me go. Oof. Okay, Jane, get a hold of yourself. Yeah. Not looking at it, I'm just showing it to you, you guys. Cracked, broken in pieces, but it's upside down. Okay? So you put those pieces back together in 2021. Complete healing. Okay? Complete healing. Okay, moving on, because I won't be able to do it. Ace of Cups. Right. So, this is a fresh start, okay? But it's not quite there. It's regenerative. What I'm gonna say for this is this, okay? So when you have the Ace of Cups, it's a fresh start. It's a regenerative feeling, but since it's upside down, it feels that you're not supposed to be like brand new. Okay, this 10, you're not supposed to be brand new. Everything that you've gone through has made you who you are. It's giving you the tools and the strength and everything that you needed to move forward in this journey, okay? You needed those cracks. You needed all of this to go forward. So It is still regenerative. It's just, this means it's not perfect. Okay? It's not like a fresh start. It's not like a baby. It's not like the beginning of something. It is the beginning of something, but not as a fresh human being, as one who's been around the bend. Okay? Which makes it, in a way, an even better thing. Okay? It makes it an even better thing. It's so funny because there's two trees in this Ace of Cups, okay? It's kind of weird because it feels more like a Two of Cups, okay? But this is you reconnecting with you. It really is. And there's that spirituality in the middle, okay? So it's all been about that, Pisces. Okay, surrender to the idea you can fix someone. Being impartial. Protective spells. Very, very important, this one. This one was a, yeah. Have I got it in the right way? Yes, I do. Okay. Knight of Swords. Right. Right. So part of that was stopping yourself from rushing in to fix things. That's a big thing. When somebody comes in, just like a parent, they're showing me a kid comes in and goes, oh, I hurt my finger and it's bleeding. Right away you go for the Band-Aids, the antiseptic, the vitamin E, whatever you're doing. Okay, so this had for you to stop doing that, to stop rushing in to fix something like, woof, I'm here, I'm going to fix it, okay, I'm here. You had to slow that down. You had to think, is it for me to fix? Is it my problem? Or is this somebody else's problem? Okay? So that was crucial for you to do this year. To be able to stop going, wanting to fix right away. What was wrong? Fix the bobo. Okay? But you have to do some energy work on that one. That one's hard. As Pisces, we always want to fix things. I want to fix things. Ace of Swords. Right. So you had to see things clearly. Okay? Again, see the forest for the trees. That mentioned seeing these branches makes me feel like it's saying that. Okay? Communication. The Ace of Swords about communication. Air. Thoughts. Be very clear about what you're doing. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to, yeah, these cards are hard. They're hard on my heart because they're always about shadow work. Always about shadow work. Right. So, surrender to receiving love, support and love and enlightenment. And at the bottom of this deck is the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is about everybody needs to move on. Okay? You need to find new horizons and you need to change in your life the things that no longer suit you. You need to go to better shores. And this is what you needed to let go of to move here. And it's very apparent because if anything, if one card were to talk about that, the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords would definitely be the journeying cards that you need in 2022 because you're going on a journey. And it's going to be your own. Okay, you're going to let go of a lot of this stuff. You're going to look into new stuff. Stuff that you may have not even thought that you're going to look into. So that's really cool. That's a cool thing to know and to do. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to take daily healing. I'm going to take a few. Got to see what they have. And I'm going to leave you with this. Yeah. Great reading, you guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope that you can relate to a lot of these. I hope that you have released a lot of these in last 2 years. Okay. Oh. Actually, you guys, my son had he got a VR. And he put the helmet on my head, and this is what I saw. And I was completely blown away, okay? This is an environment that you can stand there and just watch. Seeing the Earth from a space station. If you have that, highly suggest it. There. Take responsibility for every thought and feeling. It can affect the whole universe. Wow, That's quite a heavy kind of thing. It's like say, there you go. You're responsible for the mood of the world. There you go, Pisces. Okay? So this is what you're going for. Be fearless in 2022. Realize that every action has an equal reaction. That everything that happens has a different perspective. Choose how you want to face things and how you want to look at things. I'm not saying always put a positive spin on every single thing, because sometimes you need to look at the negative, most definitely. Okay? Always look at positive. You can end up looking at people going, you got your head in the sand, wake the hell up. Okay? And that's okay too. You need to look at things. You need to fix them if you can. But then you need to move on. And if there's a different way of doing it and thinking, so that you can spin it in a way that it will fit in your life and make it better, do that. Because when you do this, you're also showing the world that's the direction you want it to go. Don't always look at the world as having a problem, okay? Don't walk around with a chip on your shoulder. So many people do that all the time, okay? Like I said, some things are fashionable, other things are not. Some people walk around with a chip on their shoulder. You're wrong and I'm right. And then tomorrow somebody else will be wrong and you'll be right. Talk about solutions, not problems. Okay? Balance, not pendulum swings. Yeah. Alright, so we'll take another one. Ooh, I like this one. I like this. What is that? It almost looks like mountains and smoke. Be aware that your thoughts and feelings are just as impactful as your actions. Okay, same card, same message. Same message. Okay? We're responsible for what we put out in the world. Okay, that one came out weird. Ooh, look at that, release. Look at those lanterns being released. Learn and grow from the wisdom of your feelings by allowing yourself to befriend rather than deny them. And that's what I was talking about. Do not put things and sweep them under the carpet. Doesn't do anything for anybody. It just means that you are avoiding. That's not dealing. That's avoiding. That's not positivity. That's avoidance. It doesn't accomplish anything. Okay? Look at it. Just don't marinate in it. Okay? And find a solution. Be the solution, not the problem. And surrender all this crap if you haven't already, okay? Get hopping, get doing it, because 2022, you have great opportunities coming with the Jupiter energy and everything that's coming in, Pisces, okay? New year, new time. Make some New Year's resolutions that actually make your life the way you want it to be, okay? Not just the stuff that we do every year. The stuff that's impactful and meaningful to deepen your soul, that will change the world around you. Alright, Pisces, I'm done with this, and I'm going to come back and do an equally big reading for New Year's Day. What are we going to embrace? Oh, that's going to be good. We've looked at what was. We're going to look at what is. Okay? Take care, Pisces. Love, 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 light, and blessings to you as always. Take care now.